Hello. So as the title of this video suggests, I'm going to be talking about my latest obsession, that is houseplants. And it's an obsession that I need to kind of like keep under a bit of control because I need to kind of work with what I have now and maintain them. But anyway, that apart, I just really want to talk to you talk through my whole induction into houseplants, why I suddenly got into them, what they mean to me, and all of that, and a few things that I've learned through the year of kind of having houseplants. And yeah, so welcome to the video. This lovely setup I've put together is I especially put up because um, the theme of this video, the whole video is about houseplants. So I have a few of them back here, and then you can see a few here, then I have a few around the place, but I can definitely do with more houseplants, you know. But yeah, so let's get into it. This is the first part of the video. I'm gonna try to do timestamps, but if I don't, then okay. And while I don't want to make this video like a sit down chatty video for the full length of the video, just the last thing to say about something I've learned through this whole process of buying houseplants. So the places where I buy my house plants are places that are very accessible for me. I'm not going to go far. I'm not going to go anywhere that's out of my like very far, somewhere that the bus takes me. So it's the Tesco's, it's the Lidl's, it's all these supermarkets that kind of keep houseplants. And then there's one nursery down on Cork Street that's called Urban Plant Life. So Urban Plant Life is like this huge nursery in the south of the city, and I kind of like go gaga there. So because they have like everything, and yeah. So that's these are the places I shop from. And just in terms of like lighting in my room, I have this one huge window. Um, I kind of like want to show this all these things to you also, but I'm just going to say it now and then kind of direct my camera there later on. So there's one source of light which is great. Like it's like you can see the light now. It's like a full-fledged, almost from ceiling to the ground window that I have. So like yeah, so I have good lighting in that sense. Now a lot of your houseplants don't need a lot of light. Where do I get my information from? That's another important bit to talk about. Like I picked up these two books on houseplants. And then this one. They're really old books though. So I mean, I kind of don't reference to them too much, but like yeah, good to have something in physical. Another place is Reddit. I am on the Pothos subreddit, and because pothos is one of the plants I kind of don't mind like buying a lot of, like I will buy repeatedly. I'm not on the so Reddit is great. They help you identify the pothos Reddit subreddit. They help you identify the kind of pothos you've bought and like tell you how to maintain it, what to do. If they have any problem, you can only send a picture and people like give their inputs. So Reddit is the place where I get most of my information from. And yeah. Oh, and the last bit before I like do the whole before I stop this talking bit of the video. Um, One thing I've learned with houseplants, when I used to go down to the nursery on Cork, when I go down to the nursery on Cork Street, uh, so basically, when you buy a plant from a nursery, you get different sizes, like pot sizes. So there can be some pots of this radius, like a radius of this width diameter. Then there could be something slightly bigger. So then there are like 7 centimeter radius. Then there is like 15 centimeters. Then there is like 3 centimeter radius. Now when you buy the smaller ones, just remember you're getting just one plant root. Now when you see it in the nursery, it's like all this little small cutesy little thing, but when you bring it out and you put it in your home, which is like where there's nothing around it, like there are no other plants around it, it's just like this one small bare cup with a plant in it. So if your plan is to kind of like, now what I've learned is that my plan is not to kind of like grow these plants from like that infancy stage. I just want my room to my space to look fuller with plants, because I like that sort of warmth and earthy effect that the plants aesthetic that the plants give. So I'm not going to be buying like these small ones, the smaller ones, you know, because I'm not like, my understanding is that when you buy the smaller ones, it's like more of like, okay, you're going to put it in the soil and you're going to wait forever for it to grow. Okay, but no, I don't want that. I want mine to be the big fuller ones. So might as well just buy the bigger ones, buy the bigger pots with the fuller leaves in it and the fuller like vines and everything, rather than the smaller ones. Like this philodendron of mine, um I bought it when it just had, oh, it needs water. It's like dry as a bone. I bought it when it just had like one one leaf possibly. But I mean, it's grown this much, but like you can get bigger ones, and it can be it can take up much, it can make your place, it can take up much more space in your area. So yeah, this philodendron is kind of, sorry, it's not a philodendron, this is a monstera. These leaves are dead, not dead, but these leaves are drooping, so I need to kind of water this guy. Thanks for this video for making me realize this, because this guy is just like yeah, so this is a new leaf. I think it just came with one, I think it was just with this, but of course, you know, monsteras, you can get much bigger pots of them. So that's my learning. Like next time I'm just going to go for the bigger pots rather than the smaller ones at these places. And yeah, okay, so let us begin. First up is this pothos. It's getting a lovely little leaf that recently opened up. Look, there's another one coming here possibly, and another one coming here. So pothos are viney plants. So this is one vine, and then there's another one. This is another vine here. These are not the same, but these are not the same wine, like, you know, you get what I'm saying? They're two different wines. So this was actually my first ever pothos that I bought moving here, and this must be more than a year old, and it's grown so much. So this is what I mean. If you want one of those plants where like it's pouring wines, you need to buy it in its fuller form. I bought this one, like a small one of those smaller pots from the nursery, and like it's gonna take time. Now if you go to the subreddit, and if I just put a picture of this plant, they'll be able to identify, is this golden pothos, marble queen, blah blah blah. So that's where Reddit is great. I always have, this is a clay pot. You can keep it in the plastic pot, but yeah, it has one hole in the bottom. Pothos don't require too much water, because then it goes through root rot, and pothos don't require too much of sun. Oh, this is my window, by the way, my long ass window. So yeah, they just need like this indirect sun. Okay, then moving to my philodendron. This is a plant that I bought from Tesco. It's doing okay, like it's fine. Like, I want the fullness of it, so that's what I do. I put it in this little cup-like situation, goblet-like situation. Philodendron and pothos, sometimes you might get confused, but philodendron and pothos are two different plants. Yep. Then, oh, sorry, is this little lucky bamboo from IKEA. Now I've bought the IKEA lucky bamboos in the past, and they both died on me. So I've done a situation here in this, like, in soil. Now there's no drainage here, but it hasn't died yet. Like the other two which I bought, they died in the first month, and this has been a couple of months as well. So I don't know what's happening here. Hopefully it's all okay. I don't know. If you have any tips on how to keep a lucky bamboo happy, let me know. Then here, so look, that's my sunlight, and this is my thingy. So this is I don't know what this is called. I can't remember the names. Pilia. This is also bought in one of those small little 3 centimeter
whatever, 5 centimeter. I don't even know. I'm very bad at equating sizes, but so this is going to take some time to grow. But if you see it in its biggest form, in its big form, you'll be like, wow, that was pretty. But I don't want to give up on this. I mean, I'm not going to give up on any of my plants, but like, yeah, it takes time, you know. And also another thing is, I was very eager to move my nursery plants to like fancier looking pots like this one. But a lot of your plants don't require repotting. So don't repot as soon as you get it from your nursery. Just leave it there till like, and you'll know when a plant needs repotting. Like you'll see the roots falling, coming out from the holes below. This is another pothos, which I bought from, this is part of a bigger, like a bigger pot. I just repotted them because I love repotting, because that's all I do. This needs water, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, I'm gonna water it after this video. This is all, that's this little thing there. I buy these from charity shops, these little small plates down here, so the water collects. You need to have your water to collect because you don't want your platforms getting all wet. So either put it into a pot, like a ceramic, like another planting pot, or you get these little plates. This is doing okay, I guess. It looks a bit limp, and to be very honest, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my other pothos now. I'm just going to put all my pothos in one pot because I don't think they deserve to be separated so much, you know. And they think this guy needs to be, I think. And this is another philodendron. I have these little cute lights that I've like draped around it. It looks very cute at night. But yeah, philodendron collect a lot of, because their leaves are like quite big and spread out. Same with the pothos, they collect out of a lot of dust, so you need to like manage that. Look at this guy, man. It's like massive. These grow. I don't do too much caring for this guy, but I'm sure he'll manage to thrive even without my intervention. Like I've seen people, like I see online, like you can actually put like clips onto the wall. Oh my gosh, look, I think that's a new leaf coming up here, and then they can like trail it up on the wall. And this is my, so this plant, you know, the other one I showed you, which I just kept down on the floor, this was all part of this plant, this pot. I got this off Marketplace. There was a girl who was kind of like moving out of her house, so she wanted to get rid of the plant, so I bought this off her. And like, yeah, it's just hanging on like a makeshift situation there. Yeah, it's good. Like I need to figure it out. I think there's a new shoot coming up there, but yeah, I think this needs water, and I think it needs, I think you can check if it's damp. Yeah, I think it needs some water and some sunlight and some TLC. Okay, so now this is my window situation. Same, that big plant I bought from Facebook Marketplace. I'm doing a little propagation here, so I'm doing a water propagation, so you can see the root coming up. So then I'll repot this. This was my first plant. You'll be like, what? Nothing. She didn't buy anything. This was a peace lily. This was the first plant I ever bought when I moved into this house, and like it's just disappeared. Like didn't take care of it because I repotted it. I got so carried away with these pots. I just was like, oh, I'm gonna repot it, and then it's gone. Like it has one little guy, like a shooty thing down there, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna live. But I'm quite pissed with myself for repotting. So the answer, guys, is do not repot. Whatever you do, just leave it in its original sort of situation. Then as I told you, this is my philodendron, which I just gave some water to, so hopefully it's going to be okay. These are, again, just, this is a succulent, complete fail. I'm not very good with string of pearls and succulents. I need to kind of like, just to say, string of pearls are so beautiful, but there is, sorry, can I not see me? There is a way of like taking care of them, which I don't know, but I definitely need to kind of figure that one out. But yeah, those are my plans. And if you have any tips, if you have any comments, if you want to say something, the comment section is always there. I'm going to try to upload this video like now. And I hope you enjoy it, and hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to yep, talk to you soon. Bye.